What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back today with another video. Keep pounding. And today's topic is 2020 training camp day 11. If you like the video, if you like the channel, if you like the streams and the content that we're giving, please hit that like and sub button. It'll help us out a lot. And don't forget to check out the Facebook group page as well. You guys good? Okay. Trying to get around some people. But yeah, check out the Facebook group page. Keep pounding in all caps for in-game posts, polls, opinions, and reactions to NFL news, plus schedules for the channel, and the Yahoo Sports Fantasy Football League that we're doing for this year. Check it out. That will be in a pinned post on the page. If you want the info, if you want to join up, go check that out. Alright, let's get into it. So today I just want to say, first off, thank you to Wofford for hosting yet another training camp successfully, and with no major hiccups, no major issues. The event staff was excellent. As always, much love to these guys. They have just done such an excellent job since the very beginning hosting this thing, and I just want to give them their props, man. Secondly, I want to say thank you to all the players that came over to sign autographs. You guys are awesome too. You didn't have to do that on these hot days, but you chose to, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And so are many, many other fans that you've chosen to sign for. And give your cleats away, your gloves, or whatever may have you, that you've given to the fans, and they all love this, man. They all appreciate this so very, very much, man. And it's a blessing to be able to come over and meet you guys at the fence and talk to you and thank you for what you're doing for this team. And it's just such an absolute privilege and a blessing. So thank you for that. So let's get started with day 11 recap. First off, I want to say I got CMC's autograph finally after 3 years. I've been hunting this thing, man, 3 or 4 years, and I just want to say thank you, CMC, man. I appreciate that so much, dude. Like, wow, man. What an honor to have your autograph on my mini helmet. I don't think I can give this thing up now. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. I don't think I can give this mini helmet up now. Y'all going to have to pay me some money to get this thing. Yo. What an absolute honor, though. Dude. CMC has really been the absolute anchor of this team, for the last 6 or 7 years, and I can't even believe I just met him in person. It's just wild. That's what all these autograph signings are for people, man. It's a special memory, it's a special chance to interact with the players, and it's so cool. But yeah, I've been hunting that one for a while now, and that's a good autograph to definitely put in a glass case and display proudly in my home. And I had a feeling I was going to get a big name on that helmet. I had a feeling yesterday, man. that if I tried again today, I would really get something. And yeah, that was the best one out of all of them, for sure. But let's get into that recap, though. Quarterbacks wise, because I know everybody wants to talk about the quarterbacks. We're going to start with that. Quarterbacks battle looked good, man. I saw some overthrows from Baker again. And Matt Corral really stood up and started hitting some passes today. And people have been spreading some positive hype about Matt Corral. And I'll continue to do the same. You know, after 2 days in a row of watching him. He's got some good arm, good accuracy, good smooth throws. You know, I like him. You know, I'm starting to see what Steve Smith is seeing in this dude now. And, you know, it's been a while since I've been able to truly get on board with a player that's promoting another player, you know. But you gotta trust Steve Smith, man. He knows what he's talking about. And Matt Corral looked good, man. For real. I think Sam Darnold was the winner again today. That's 2 days in a row. Where Sam was just throwing quick, decisive throws. I saw him hit some deep passes as well that I was very pleased with. And, you know, he hit them accurately. You know, that was my biggest issue with Sam Darnold was the accuracy on the deep passes. And he started showing that accuracy on the deep passes today and yesterday. And I was like, finally, you know, this is what we've been looking for. I was like, where was this during the regular season? You know, last year. Where was this when we got him? You know, and I don't want to be that guy that throws players under the bus, but I had to, you know, at that point in time, considering all the things that we had to work on last year. So Sam Darnold comes out, throws some bullets, man, and throws some darts down the field, and it makes me happy. I was about 5 feet away from Sam Darnold at the autograph signing area there, and I know people were just like clamoring to get his autograph. I don't get it, but you know, I just wanted it, you know, but these people really wanted it. And I was like, huh, if these folks really wanted his autograph that bad, that means he's doing something, you know, to win them over. So I said, all right, you know, I'll give Sam the benefit of the doubt. I'll check him out this year. What in the world are you doing, bud? Stay in your lane. Doggone truckers, man. Anyway, so let's kind of talk about the wide receivers next. I did notice that somebody got carted off. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was a wide receiver, though, or a tight end. And I'll have to double check on who that is. But that was a little concerning to me, you know, because he was down for a while. And you hate to see that happen, but, you know, injuries are a part of training camp. Just like they're a part of the regular season games, you know? So, it's a shame, but it is what it is. But overall, the wide receivers look good. We got Westry involved a little bit. I like that. We got Henry involved on a couple of passes. I couldn't see that much because they were putting most of the stuff on the other side of the practice fields. But from what I saw, man, I liked it. You know, it looked good. So, yeah, I think I saw one or two catches from Josh Smith today. Team J is on the PUP list. I didn't see Kirkwood get involved today, so, which I was hoping I would see, you know, at least one catch from Kirkwood today. But that's all right. You know, we've seen enough of Kirkwood. You know, we know what he can do. But what caught my attention with Henry is it was a back of the end zone, really, really high pass. And this dude went up for this thing, man. I'm saying he went up to try to get this ball. And it showed me that he's got that lateral ability. And that's what I was hoping to see from a couple of these guys, is some of that lateral ability, some of that that athletic ability when they're trying for some of these passes, you know, diving for them and stuff like that, towards the sideline. So I saw what I wanted to see as far as that goes. Now, I'm going to question why that ball was thrown so high in the first place, and that was Baker. You know, that was 100% on Baker. So I'm just saying, like, no more hospital balls. We've seen enough of those from PJ last year, and PJ looks better as far as that goes. I don't know really what to expect from Baker from here on. But I'm expecting at least good things to come out of this battle. I'm expecting that we'll get some fiery competition between these two still, you know, going into the preseason game. The running backs look good still. We'll shift into that conversation. Again, 41 looked good today. I mean, every practice day I have said something good about this dude consistently. You know, and that's a very good sign. You know, particularly on draw plays, but once you get him to the outside and he gets past all that blocking, he's got some speed, man. He can turn on those afterburners. And I'm very, very impressed with what I've seen so far from him. Of course, I don't have the sheet with me, so I don't really have his name offhand. But I will be talking about him during the stream for sure this evening, and giving him his proper due. Luvu with another good play today. I mean, Luvu just keeps coming through with these pass deflections, man. I don't know what it is, but this dude is just on fire during training camp with his pass deflections. It's amazing. And I love it. I love it so much, man. We'll talk about the tight ends, but I just had to get that out of there, out of my system, man, because I love Luvu so much. Dude's such a beast, man. He's such a beast. Alright, tight ends. You saw a couple of catches from Richie today. I didn't really see Tommy battles between the O-line and the D-line again today, which is what I was hoping to see. You know, it went back and forth, and when you see that, that's healthy. That's very healthy. So I'm feeling confident about that. Both of these lines right now, that I think we're starting to settle in. You know, we got one more training day of practice, you know, in Spartanburg before they head up to Charlotte. I mean, we'll take a look at them in Charlotte and see what we're looking at, you know. But and I'll be up there for fan day on that last day. But overall, man, I like what I'm seeing. Except for, I think Brady Christensen got beat a few times by Brian Burns again. So, you know, much love to Brady, but, you know, I don't think he can handle that big dog mentality of Brian Burns right now. You know, and that's not a slight against Brady Christensen at all. Because he's got the skills, he's got the talent, for sure, and he showed it last year. You know, so, you know, I don't think he's regressing. I think he's just staying stagnant at this point, you know, with his abilities, which is, it's okay, but it's, you know, you want to see a little more. So, with that in mind, I saw exactly what I wanted to see from that pass rush today. It looked a little better. Definitely looked a little better. You know, they put the heat on some of these quarterbacks and made them roll out and made them make decisions. So that's good. You know, we're getting where we want to go with progressing on this defensive line, and it makes me happy to see that and to see it as well. Linebackers, I felt like we had decent coverage, but we could do a little better. You know, of course, I'll get a better look when we're in the stadium in Charlotte, but I want to see what we're dealing with. You know, I already know Luvu's going to ball out. I already know that, you know, that's not what I'm looking at when I look at the linebackers when I go up in there to Charlotte. I'm going to be looking at everybody else. So, that in mind, I think the linebackers have been more focused on the run stopping than pass coverage, which is okay, you know, but we need both. You know what I mean? We need both. And I'm not seeing enough of both to make me feel confident about this linebacking core right now. So I need to see both. I need to see some pass deflections from people other than Luvu. You know, step up in Charlotte, man. Step up in front of this crowd. I know it's a fan day. I know it's relaxed. I know it's chill. But I need to see something, man. You know, show me something. Show off. You know, step up. Because I ain't seen enough of it in camp. And I'm sitting there like, okay, when are we going to see some big plays? You know, when are we going to see some pass deflections? When are we going to see some tips? And you saw a few of them on at the line of scrimmage, but you know, that's the line of scrimmage, and Baker was not getting the ball up, you know, to get that ball over the line. So that's not, you know, that's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for stuff that, you might be over the middle passes, medium passes, short passes that we can knock down. And just make these linebackers look better than they appear on paper. So if we can do that, I think we're okay. Secondary wise, I was very impressed. That was much better from the secondary. They were knocking down some passes that they chopped down all these pass interference penalties. You always see a one, and I don't even know who it was on, to be honest. It might have been on a linebacker, to be real with you. I'm not entirely sure, but I was very happy with that. And I got what I wanted out of that. We started cleaning that up. I only saw maybe one penalty on the offensive line. I think that might have been holding. But, overall, it's, to be real with you, man, we're looking a lot better today than we were yesterday on the DB room. And that's definitely a good sign going forward. And credit to all those defensive players that got those pass breakups today. Credit to all the DBs that were covering people very, very well today, to where it made it challenging for these quarterbacks to find targets downfield. And that's what we're looking for. We want to see more of that, for sure. Frankly, overall, good day today, except for the injury, and you hate to see those injuries, but it's part of football. It's part of training camp. Hopefully he'll be all right, and hopefully it wasn't serious. But when you're out here, every day that you don't have an injury is a win in and of itself. That's your win number one. Win number two is making plays, without sacrificing the integrity, and getting a flag, or putting yourself into a position where you might get hurt while trying to make those plays. Because that's the last thing you want to do when we're talking training camp, You don't want to see these guys laying out and putting their bodies at risk during training camp on like really high balls or really outside balls that you have to stretch for, because that makes these wide receivers and tight ends vulnerable to injury, and we don't want that. So I saw one good tackle today. I forget who it was, but I was very pleased with that. I think the special teams looks good. I was very happy with Hecker, and I got to see a little bit of him punting, before everybody got really started with their drills. So that was a good thing, for me. I really wanted to see him, just by himself punting and just watching his spirals, on his punts. And I gotta say, these are some of the smoothest punts I've ever seen. These are some of the smoothest kicks I've seen from a punter since we've ever had one in Carolina. It's so much better than what we've had. And early. All the kicks were straight. They were good. You know, you didn't see any of that hook left nonsense that you saw before, because we changed out the special teams coaching staff. So, and I believe that was the source of the original problem, because we had Graham Gano, we had Catanzaro, and I think we ran through one more kicker before Zane Gonzalez, and all three of them were just hooking left for some weird reason. And it was, you know, it was a pattern, and we traced it back to the coaching staff. So with the changing of that coaching staff, it's much, much better now. You know, and that's not a slight against Chase Blackburn, because Chase Blackburn was an excellent player in and of his own rights for us, you know, back in the early days. But yeah, I wish him luck, and I hope he finds a good place to land and be a good coach, you know, in that position. Really great guy, and I don't know if I ever met him during autographs. I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember it. But yeah, he just seems like such a nice guy, you know, when you watch his press conferences and whatnot like that, and his old interviews as a player. So good for him, man. I hope he finds a good place to land. I saw Wilkes out there today, Coach Wilkes, doing an excellent job, you know, working with the DBs, and just overall just really putting this defense together today. Hands-wise, feet-wise, technical-wise, you know, I was very, very pleased with it. So, I mean, we're on the right track as far as that goes, for sure. What else do I want to add? Oh, we're not going to be dealing with the quarterback choice until after the Patriots game, is what Matt Rule said. And that's the last presser that I've seen so far. So we'll see how far that goes. Right now, I agree. Excuse my yawn. Early morning, you know, lack of sleep. I had a late night stream, so my apologies. This team is looking better, man. It's looking better. And it's shaping up into something good. I'm not going to say like 9-7 good, but I'm going to say 7-win good. Which, I mean, is not a bad thing at all, considering. That being said, I don't know that there's anything else I really want to add. So, PJ Walker looked good on his set as well. You know, with the running backs. So hopefully that continues to be successful. And it's a heck of a quarterback battle, man. It really is. We're going to find out how good these guys really are real soon. Anyway, last practice that I can attend before Charlotte. So thank you guys so much for watching these and showing your support. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the content and you enjoyed what we learned, from these training camp practices. And hopefully we can translate what we learned this month into games. Alright guys, stream will be at 4 o'clock most likely, or at night after 9. We'll see how that goes, but I wouldn't mind either time. So just be looking out for the announcement on the Facebook group page to know when I'm going to stream. Alright guys, take care, stay safe, stay happy, healthy, and well, and I will see you guys in the next stream this evening. And remember, the healthier we stay, the happier. Okay, let me rephrase that again. I mixed it up. The healthier we are, the better we play. Y'all know the phrase. Y'all know the phrase if you've been around for a year. The healthier we stay, the better we play. There it is. Thank you guys so much, and take it easy. I'll see you guys in the stream.